G'day. So I'm outside again today. It's a beautiful, stunning Queensland, Australia day, and I am very, very grateful to live where I do. I wanted to share a little something with you today about post-weaning. So, we talk a lot about mums having it tough. We talk about parenting being hard, birth being hard, pregnancy being hard. We talk about, teenagers being hard. Although we try not to scare you with that before you even have a baby. There are lots of things we do talk about. There's a few things we don't talk about. One of the things I think we don't talk about enough is preparing emotionally for a baby. Doing the work that clears our own trauma. We don't talk about that enough. We don't talk about what happens when we finish breastfeeding. There are lots of women that I speak to and work with who experience huge shifts in their emotional state, in their physiology, and they really don't know what to do with that. They're not quite sure how to manage that shift, and it can be really debilitating. When you finish breastfeeding, there are hormone shifts that occur. For some women, during breastfeeding, they manage to lose the baby weight. For other women, they don't actually lose any baby weight until after they finish breastfeeding. I was one of those. And it's about 50-50. So we don't always lose that beforehand, but the shift and the change happens with the change of hormones. Interestingly, because when you're breastfeeding, you have huge releases of oxytocin. Oxytocin being the hormone of love. It's a feel-good hormone. It helps you to sleep. It makes makes you feel bonded. It makes you feel happy. There are lots of things that it does. And when you're breastfeeding, you get regular releases of that. When you stop breastfeeding, the releases are less often. And that in and of itself can cause the hormone shifts that can make you feel sad, depressed, anxious. It can make you feel less useful. Now, to have those hormone shifts and to have those things happen for you is normal. It's fine. But when it's not fine, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about when it's not fine, when it's not okay, when it's debilitating, when depression sets in. That's when it's not okay anymore. And that's not just hormonal most of the time. Most of the time that's rooted in something else. And I find very often in my work with women that is actually rooted in their sense of worth, their sense of self-worth, their sense of purpose. And for so long they've been this baby's everything. And then they're not. And that can pull the rug out from a lot of women and make them feel like all of a sudden they don't serve an irreplaceable purpose. That generally comes from something a lot further back in your own history. It might be from your own childhood. It might be from things that have happened to you along your life. It might actually come from generational trauma, because that's a huge thing. Generational trauma is massive. So there are lots of reasons why that can happen. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is it feels the same in your body. It feels awful. So I'm here to tell you that you don't have to sit in that space. You don't have to live there. And if you are struggling to move on, if you're struggling to find your worth as a parent after breastfeeding, then please reach out, because I have a dynamic 3-step process that I use with mums and with dads to help them move past their emotional baggage, to allow them to take these shifts in hormones, to take these shifts in life and adjust really easily. It's about getting rid of the overwhelm, and it's about creating space for you to move with excitement and joy into your baby's next phase, into your next phase as a mother. So please reach out to me at my website, follow my TikTok, jump on my Facebook page or my Instagram page, and let me help you. Reach out, make a time for a 30-minute chat. I work with women all over the world. So make a time for a chat. There's no commitment. You don't have to go through with anything, but you'll probably feel better just for having had the conversation. So I look forward to hearing from you. And I look forward most of all to hearing from you after our work together, when you feel vibrant, vital, and energized about your parenting journey. All the best, and bye for now.